Hello everyone, welcome back. Been a few days since I produced a video. I was pretty crazy the first few days. Um, but I thought about what I was going to talk about next. And I think since, in keeping with the theme of how much I love cars and my, my extensive history with cars, um, I thought, why don't I talk about showing your car and preparing it so that you can get a trophy? Uh, I've been very successful in obtaining trophies over the years. I have probably won over 50 trophies over the years for different cars. And so I'm pretty experienced at knowing how to prepare them for the shows. Also, in early 90s, I went to a concourse judging school that was held at a national car show, and they offered that car show. They offered that I think it was a 2 or 3 hour course for anybody that wanted to take it, and it was amazing. And they told you how to judge cars, how the point system was set up, and the whole thing. So I built everything. I built the rest of my car show experience around that 2 or 3 hour judging class. And I created a judging system, a 100-point system. I don't happen to have one that I can show you, but I created a 100-point system that was broken down by the engine bay, the interior, the paint and bodywork, the chassis, the wheels, the trunk, and each one of those had so many points that you would get if it was that the judges deemed it to be perfect, and you would get marked down from that. Like for instance, the trunk had 10 points. If the trunk was spectacular, you got the full 10 points. If it was dirty and terrible looking, you maybe got 3 points, whatever. Anyway, so that's the way the point system worked, and I've had very good luck with that. It's a very good benchmark for how to judge a car. Um, so that being said, I'm going to go over the points that you need to look at when you're getting a car ready to show and you're going to try for a trophy. Uh, so you always got, you have to remember, if you're going to show your car and you're going to go for a trophy, you're going to spend a lot of money on materials, and you're going to spend a lot of money on fixing things, and you're going to spend a lot of money on traveling to the car show. And if it's an overnight car show, you're going to spend the money on a hotel, restaurants, whatever, and all that for a $30 trophy. So don't think about that too much, or you won't want to do it. So I can tell you that I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars chasing $30 trophies. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's fun. And I had a lot of fun doing it. Met a lot of great people. And those people and I still communicate on Facebook and on social media today. I mean, from 20 years ago. So it's great, great fun. So I think probably the first thing you need to do is concentrate on the engine, because the engine bay is the single dirtiest spot on your whole car. You gotta spend an elaborate amount of time on the engine bay. Make sure it's clean and spotless. Touch up the paint. Uh, Anything that's out of place or ragged or dirty, it has to be fixed. The wiring is especially ugly if it's not done right. I mean, if you got wiring running all over the place, it's terrible. It's terrible. It distracts from the whole thing. Spark plugs wires running in every direction. So everything has to be neat and orderly and clean. So that's first thing. Need to really spend a lot of time on the engine bay. If it doesn't look good to you, it's not going to look good to the judges. Then you need to get the wheels as clean as they're ever going to be. I always took my wheels off and pressure washed them inside, both sides, inside and out. On the inside, I would take a steel wool, clean the interior of the rim with steel wool, and then pressure wash it, so that when you look through my mags, you can see a nice clean rim on the other side. Make sure your rotors, make sure your calipers are painted and clean. Make sure your brake drums are painted and clean. Make sure that all your inner fenders, or your fender wells, are painted and clean. Anything that you can see needs to be freshly painted and clean. And Vice Grip Garage has a paint that he sells. Derek has a paint that he sells especially for that, and it's great. It's a great product. So if you watch Vice Grip Garage, like you should be, you know, that's the guy you need to watch to know how to do this stuff. Buy that product, and it's great. So next thing is the interior. The interior needs to be spotlessly clean. Windows spotlessly clean. Roll the windows down, and right along the top edge of the windows, it's always dirty. Make sure that top edge of your windows is clean. And then the dash, make sure the dash is nice and clean. Don't put that greasy looking Armor All stuff on there that looks like you put motor oil on your dash. Put something on there that looks natural. Same with your tires. Do the same thing with your tires. You want your car to be naturally clean, look natural, not like you sprayed motor oil on it. Okay. You're going to show your car, you're going to have to take the carpets out. That's the rule on most car shows. Make sure your carpets are in good condition. Fix them if they're not. Seats have to be in good condition. Headliner, clean. Then the trunk has to be nice and clean and spotless. And if the trunk mats and liner is dirty and greasy or whatever, replace it. They're cheap. Replace it, and be sure you clean the underside of your trunk lid and all the little water drain channels around the trunk where the trunk lid closes into it. I always put tire dressing on the rubber, make it look nice and fresh and clean. Back to the front in the engine bay too. Underside of the hood is very important. A lot of people don't even think about that. The underside of the hood is really important to clean and touch up with paint if you have to. Last but not least is the body. My standby and the stuff that I always use to get the best results is Meguiar's. Meguiar's is just, as far as I'm concerned, is about the best product you can buy. Some people might disagree with me, but Meguiar's has always done right by me by furnishing my car shows with product, and their products work really well. They have a plastic polish for your tail lights and any other plastics on your car, and they have the cleaner wax that I just showed you. They have another product called Show Glaze that you put on about an hour before you show the car. You get your car all cleaned up and ready to show, and you put Show Glaze on it the last thing you do, and it looks like it just rolled out of the paint booth. Great product. So anyway, it's all about making sure your car is virtually spotless, that any paint that is worn looking or rusty or flaky or whatever, you need to fix it. Make sure that it looks good, and every place you look, it looks good. Judges get down on good judges get down on their hands and knees and look under your bumpers, look in your wheel wells. They're nosy suckers, so if you miss any place, they're going to find it. I saw a guy lose first place on a brand new Dodge Challenger because he was a big fat guy and he never got down his hands and knees to look what was underneath the front bumper. It was all coated with bugs. Judges found it. That kept him from getting his first place trophy. So it's a serious hobby. If you're really serious about getting trophies, you have to be serious about it. And by the way, one of the best tools you can have is a portable vacuum cleaner, handheld portable vacuum cleaner. Just vacuum out your trunk, your floorboards, your seats, whatever. One of the greatest tools you can have. Take some water with you, some microfiber towels, artificial chamois. Take all your cleaning supplies with you to the car show so that you can get your car spotless right before the show. I wish you the best of luck in doing this. It's a lot of fun. You're going to make a lot of friends that are going to be around forever. And, forever as long as you're around. But you're going to make a lot of good friends and meet a lot of really fun people. So, good luck and safe travels. And keep that car clean. That's all for tonight, folks.